This is He Knows Everything, pouring you that heat for we keeping a foot on the what on yeeks. We keeping a foot on the what on yeeks. All right, y'all. This is my take on Power Season 2, Episode 6. That's going to show up January 9th. First and foremost, we have to look at the nuances that's associated behind it. As I recapped in the last video, I told you guys that Carrie Milgram, she earned her fucking death. She's gonna die. I do believe that her death can go one or two ways. The obvious choice is Monet Nene could kill her off. That's the obvious choice. But I believe that her death is gonna find its way through Tariq's hand, because Tariq finds a way to kill these people in such a ghost-like fashion and in such a miraculous fashion. And this is Tariq's way of paying back Monet, so that he could do Monet a solid. Because Monet don't trust Tariq, and Tariq don't trust Monet, but they're gonna have to work together if they're going to want to take down their foes. So I believe that Carrie Milgram's death is gonna come by the hands of Tariq. The reason why I'm holding serve of this is because Tariq was the one that killed the professor. So the same way that he was ruthless in killing the professor, I believe he's going to have them basically be tied together, harmonious, let the dead bury the fucking dead, and Carrie Milgram is going to die. Now, I honestly believe that Kane, if you guys look at Power Book 2, it draws a simile to Power Book 1. Let's look at the characters and let's delve into it. Brayden is basically a more cornier version of Tommy Egan. Tariq is basically a far cry short of Ghost. Kane is basically a far cry, a poor man's version of Kanan. So Monet Nene, we know she gets around, man. We know those draws are loose, because we found out that Mecca is the father of the supposed nephew that's the basketball star. I believe that Kane is the son of Canaan, and I believe they're going to find a way to tie the storyline together. I wouldn't be fucking surprised if that is actually what takes place. I've told you guys before, and I will say it again, I believe that Mecca is Ghost's brother, and I believe they're going to find a way to bring that story together. But I do believe the Tejada family line, through the father, knows who James St. Patrick is. I believe all of these guys grew up together as corner boys, and I just believe that they all kind of went their own fucking way. And when Tejada comes out, the dirt is going to come out. They act like they don't know each other, but we know in Power, the history line, the storyline always ties together. What I'm also going to see that's going to be interesting, and I've said this before, is Lauren's character. When Tariq finds out that Lauren had that fucking watch, Tariq's not going to trust her anymore. His inner ghost is going to come into play, and he's basically going to find a way to play all of them together. Diana, F.A., or Effie, and fucking Lauren's character, all of them are going to get played together. I do believe Effie's going to come back into the circle, and I told you guys she had feelings for Tariq. Tariq doesn't understand his true alpha nature, but as he starts delving into his inner ghost, his true alpha nature is going to come out. It's going to manifest itself, and you guys are going to see it be more prevalent. What I also see in the direction in which I would like the show to go is Brayden's character. I want to see what the character development is going to be for him. Are they going to kill his ass off? Or are they going to make him basically be a redemption? Because Power Book 2 should be, in my estimation, the mistakes that the previous generation, the previous genre make, these motherfuckers shouldn't make it. Now, they could have it to where it's a revolving cycle, and it's the same thing. Either you die or you go to jail. Either you 6 feet under or you go to fucking jail. I mean, this is the reality of basically dope dealing. This is the reality of being a drug dealer. This is the reality of basically not doing things in a quote-unquote legal fashion. So it's going to be interesting to see how that pans out. I've told you guys Carrie Milgram has earned her fucking death. She's gonna die. I want to see who else dies. For some reason, I'm leaning towards Brayden more than I would lean towards Kane, because even though Brayden's character storyline is interesting, there's a lot to be gained from a lot of people from Brayden. You have Rashad Tate that can gain from the Westons. You have Tariq that's going to obviously feel betrayed that he already told his boy Brayden not to fuck with Kane, and he goes fucking off with Kane. And now this shit turned back on Tariq, and Tariq is in fucking jail. He's in the prison system now. You know, when a black man is in the prison system, that's some hard shit, man. Let me say it again. When a black man is in the prison system, that's some hard shit, because now you are in the records. You are in the record book. You are in the system. You are in the database. It's going to be interesting to see if Tasha comes back. I don't know if they're going to bring her back. I don't think they will, but you never know, man. What I also think that's going to happen is there's going to be a cameo from Tommy once again, because the reason why I'm saying this is because, remember, Tommy has to have his script. He has to have his, basically, what we would say, spin-off, so to speak. I believe there's going to be one more cameo appearance, and I think it's going to come in the form of Tommy helping Tariq out. Now, a lot of people are leaning towards Davis, the black attorney, to be the one to get Tariq free. I don't agree with that assessment. I believe that Cooper Saxe is going to be the one to do the job. Why? Because Cooper Saxe has the in with Jenny. Now, we know Davis, as long as the money's right, he don't give a fuck if shit is shady. As long as the money's right, he'll get your ass off, because he can spin any fucking thing. He's the embodiment of what Olivia Pope wish she could ever be, man. Let me say it again. He's the embodiment of what Olivia Pope wish she could ever fucking be. This motherfucker can spin anything. But Cooper Saxe deserves a W, and he's going to get a fucking W. And he's going to learn from where Proctor, if you guys remember who Proctor was, that was Ghost's attorney. Proctor got too fucking comfortable. He was making all the right moves up until he got too fucking comfortable. And he forgot his position, and he tried to get out of pocket with Ghost, and he ended up suffering a fatal fate for that between him and fucking Tommy. I believe that Cooper Saxe learns from previous mistakes, the L's that he's fucking took, and he's going to reciprocate from that. The reason why I'm saying this is because Cooper Saxe has been the greatest loser in the fucking show. It's time for him to get a fucking W. Jenny's gonna feel some type of way because she's gonna feel that she was betrayed. But at the end of the day, you know what they say about women. They love bad boys. So she might feel like, you know what, that makes him more fucking dangerous. Who fucking knows? But Cooper Saxe, to me, is going to be the one to get the credit. And that's going to establish a trust line between him, Davis, and Tariq. Because you guys have to understand, before Tariq went in, he did build a powerful team. Cooper Saxe, Davis, Effie, because she's running Yale University, because she's not at Truce, so she's not at the fucking university he's at, you know, and she's running her version of Course Connect. Of course, his allegiance with Diana, Brayden, that kind of went astray. So Tariq's been building a formidable foe, and he's the distributor for Monet. It's gonna be very fucking interesting. Now, I said before that I would love to see Ghost be a literal character, but I honestly think that they're gonna go figurative with this. But it'd be nice if Ghost comes back literally, and he's there to interwove and be a part of Tariq, so that they can get together and figure this thing out. The second half is gonna have some depths. The second half is gonna spell what is coming in season 3. And the second half of this second season is going to set the standard of how the show is going to be moving forward, how the players are going to move, how the chess moves are going to take place. What I would also like to see, now this is a long stretch, I'd like to see them get it right. Ghost and Kanan, when they started working together, it was too fucking late. Let Tariq and Kane not make that same mistake, because together, those two, with what they bring to the table, if they could fucking find a way to work together, they would be unstoppable. because of Tariq's ability to be ghost-like and Kane's ability to be Kanan-like. You put those two together earlier on, it would give us a snippet of what that would actually look like from a huge standpoint. That's what I would want to fucking see. I don't know. Y'all tell me what y'all want to see from the second half of season 2, Power Book 2. Y'all leave it in the comment section, man. This is He Knows Everything. Checking out.